I shall now change the title. Ah, Genshin Impact. Nice. Successfully updated the category in the title. I think I'm gonna have to download some updates. There's been quite a bit of updates that have come out. Update. Oh, it's downloading resources, guys. It's downloading les resources. Replacing files? Oh shoot, for real? As mobile games evolve, they learn to just replace files, not straight up like over like add extras. Well, I mean they have to add extras files, but if they have to update previous ones, they just replace those files. Anyway, update. Download game resources. Oh snap! I got like 8 minutes. Oh, there's a lottery event. Merchandise Wars. Tainari's birthday. Oh look, Pirate Girl. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yo, Santi. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muchas gracias for joining the stream. My Spanish isn't good. It is not. Like, it's not. I may have, because, I learned Spanish in high school, like in junior high, and then I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. So I mean, my Spanish base is very small because I didn't practice it really. Like, where I live, like the two most spoken languages where I live is like English and Spanish, but I'm like, I don't really speak Spanish, and so that's a pet peeve of mine, personally, is that I'm Filipino. I'm an American Filipino, and like my Spanish isn't good. Like, but like I have a bunch of Hispanic people come up to me and speak to me in Spanish, and at first it's like, okay, well let me clarify some things. Like, no hablo español. I don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. But because I say no hablo español, the Hispanic person's like, oh, no way, you do speak Spanish because you said it in Spanish. And it's like, I just can't win. And then I've had instances where they're like, you shouldn't be embarrassed to be Hispanic. And I'm like, I'm not Hispanic, I'm Asian. Like, I get that all. I get it, like, it wouldn't be a problem if it didn't happen as much. But since it happens to me enough, it's like, guys, come on. Oh, dang. Dang, Santi, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were a Spanish speaker. That's actually pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That's really cool. You had trouble whether you were... I don't blame you. I did it well. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you, Santi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, eventually I'll probably put some more effort in my Spanish, but because of my experiences, I'm like, I don't know. Because right now I'm learning Tagalog and, like, Japanese, and, yeah. Like, no hablo español, like, okay, so, I think I've said this in my streams before. So, I used to work at Chili's, and I was a food runner. Speak Filipino, like, a little bit. Gamay lang. Gamay lang. I always have, so, my mom, on my mom's side, she speaks Bisaya, and, like, one of the ways to say you're talking is historia. So it's like, oh, historia. I'm like, gamay lang. I think salita. I think we use salita in our language. Like, speak. I think salita is speak. For us, anyway. I have Google Translate. I have like Google Translate. Hold on. Like Google Translate. English to Filipino. And speak. Is it Yeah, I knew it. It's Salita. You have to honor your nickname. I do honor my nickname by being proud of my heritage. I'd be like, "¿Cómo está? Na ayo man?" No, no, that was pretty cringe. I said that was that was pretty cringe Tagalog right there. But yeah, apparently on Google Translate, to speak is magsalita, but I say salita. I mean, we don't. I haven't heard anyone say magsalita, but it's salita. No, I wouldn't consider moving to Japan. No, no, I would not. I would not. The reason why I say no is because there are societal norms over there that prevent me from being myself. And it's like, okay, so after being in Japan, it's an eye opener. It is a beautiful country, and it's wonderful to go to as a tourist. And my fans are going haywire. Dang. Finish my Pepsi, heck yeah. But so in Japan, it's like a very kind based society. So it's like when you're walking on the streets, you should always be considerate of the other person, and that's good. I mean, I'm fine with that. But there are some societal norms, such as in a restaurant, you can't talk as loud. You can't do certain things without offending people, and it's like, the best way to describe it, because I'm not doing it well, is that it's just I don't mesh with the society there. I don't, and it's because they're just very kind. They're polite. They try to keep their voice down to not disturb people. I wouldn't say nah. No, it's not. It is. I would say it's like 85% portrayed. Yes. Yeah. Like no, it's not. Okay. Confirm. Oh God. No, it's not as it is portrayed in the media. It's not. It's not. media media overhypes media overhypes Japan. Like literally it does. Media overhypes Japan as if it's this paradise where everyone should go and live, but they don't cover the cons. And some of the cons I learned about was something called Tokyo Kids. So, okay, if you guys don't know about Tokyo Kids, there are kids willingly living homeless because their parents treat them horribly in Japan. It's like in a prefecture in Japan where there's just homeless kids that live willingly homeless because they don't want to deal with their parents like beating them up over societal standards. There was a story that was told by one of them saying that like she's been homeless for 2 years, and the reason why was because her parents would treat her like garbage, and like of course they sent them to the hospital and stuff. She was being taken care of the hospital, and the parents would be there with the doctors, and they were on camera, right? And the parents were showing concern, right? But when the camera like stopped rolling, the parents acted as if she didn't existed. So they basically did that to save face. So yeah, the media the country is not as it is portrayed in media. I will say that. If I had to choose yes or no, I'd say no, it's not. Japan is a beautiful place, but there are underlying problems that prevent me from going to live there. I feel like I couldn't be myself if I was there because I'm a very loud person, and I like to like joke around and mess around, and I'm a very loud person. I would not do well over there in Japan. The xenophobia in Japan, as far as I know, isn't relevant. Well, is still a bit relevant. I mean, I haven't been to the parts of Japan where they're xenophobic to foreigners. I've seen it on YouTube videos and stuff. There are places that are xenophobic to foreigners. I know that much, but I was lucky enough not to encounter them. So it's just like it's a like I was talking to my friend this morning at like until 2 a.m. It's like Japan is a much more like a groupthink culture versus America, which is an individualistic culture. In America, you're like, I'm an American Filipino, or I'm Hispanic, or like you get those people that say I'm 1/8 Cherokee and stuff like that. But in Japan, it's like I think that person's like I should probably follow like the status quo. I shouldn't stick out as much. you can basically Japanese culture is like the opposite of American culture. It really is in some aspects. Like a good example is what I said, where it's like America is individualistic versus Japan is more group think. So yeah, that's some of the reasons why I don't think I could ever move to Japan, live in Japan, and also Trash Taste has given some insight on what it's like to live in Japan, and it's like, man, I don't think I want to handle the hassle. Like, one of the things they brought up was the postal service in Japan. So the postal service in Japan, it's like, uh, for example, you order like a chair. Let's just put a like an example, like a chair. What does grind mean? I like how you didn't put parentheses joking. You're Argentinian? Oh snap! Hey, that's really cool. Grind means just training. There we go. Grind is a slang word for training. So like, when someone says I'm grinding on Honkai Star Rail or I'm grinding in Genshin Impact, they're basically leveling up their characters or their training. Some of the slang is like I'm back to the grind, which is like I'm back to the training or whatever. Back to the grind, yeah, back to the grind. I'm going back to the grind. I've been like trying to acclimate because when I came back from Japan, a week after that, I flew to California for the Bushiroad Championship Series 2023. So, hey, you're welcome. There's probably a better explanation, but that's the best way I can explain grind in slang sense. Is like it's training. It's training. It's training. Oh, you understood anyway? Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, no. I would not live in Japan. I would love to visit, which is, like I said earlier, I'm going to visit again next year. Hopefully in, like, Sakura cherry blossom season. Like, I remember I was meeting up with my Japanese friend T, and they asked me, like, what's next? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I actually can cross off stuff off my bucket list. My bucket list was Hawaii and Japan. Those are the things, because growing up, I didn't know about Japan. I knew about Hawaii and how media portrayed it as like a place to visit, which Hawaii is indeed a place to visit. Especially if you're a United States resident, it's like it's a place to go and relax. Oh, if I had a country that I wanted to move to, if I had to choose, like, is America on the table? Because I would live in America. I'd live in North America. I'd live in the United States of America. Like, yeah, I would live in the United States of America. But if I couldn't choose the United States of America, okay. I literally was like, oh, well, if I couldn't live in the United States of America, I thought of Canada and Japan, and I'm like, fudge. I think I would just move to Canada. Canada's really nice. It's like a nicer version of the United States of America. Like, so if the United States of America is not on the table for that question that you asked, Santi, then I would probably choose Canada. I was actually gonna say Japan. I was gonna say, oh, Japan, and then I realized, I'm like, well, I can't speak Japanese. You would like to move to Polynesia? Ooh. What makes you want to move to Polynesia, if you don't mind me asking? Is it just like culture? Do you like the culture? Is it like just the nature there? Like, is it like beautiful? You know, the beaches. Oh, okay, that's fair. The beaches. Man, I actually don't know anything about Polynesia. Like, the thing about me is, if it doesn't interest me, it's not on my radar. So, like, there's probably some common sense things that people ask me and I don't know, because I'm like, oh, huh, oops. I don't know, it's not on my radar. But hey, that's really cool. Polynesian beaches? Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Like, there are so many places in the world as, like, there are people. It's exaggerated, of course, but... Oh, excuse me. No, like, there's so many countries that... Like, there's more than, like, 70 countries in the world that, as a human being, and our lifespans are finite, like, there's 100, like, if you are really good with your health, you could live to a little over 100 years old, but there's more than 100 countries in the world, and there's only so much you can do to try and go to them all. But Just it like it comes down to like which countries do you want to go to? Which ones are in your priority list? And would you go to certain countries or would you not go to certain countries? You gotta make do with what you have, and with the time you have. And it's like, I wish I could go to a lot of like to all the countries, but since I don't have the time to do that, I'm just gonna go to the countries I want to go to. Your dog is making a mess. Oh no, Santi. Oh no. Your place is going to the dogs. Dunce. Gotta stop them. Stop your dog. Oh, that's not good. Don't let it swallow that. I actually saw a meme on one of those meme compilations on YouTube where there's a dog and its body was flashing and the caption read, "I think I know what happened to the Christmas lights." And I'm like, oh no, dog is stupid. It was a small dog too. All right, is it done? Is it done? Oh, verify resources one of two. 99%. Hmm. Oh, Roses and Muskets, version 4.3, now available. Oh, verify resources 2 of 2. Oh, yo, it's starting. Okay, cool. Yeah. I like how I changed the category to Genshin Impact, and Genshin Impact is updating. I completely forgot to do this ahead of time, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Uh-huh. Oh, you used to play Genshin Impact? I'm assuming you don't play it anymore. I like Genshin Impact. I just don't have the time. And knowing that, so like when Memoria Freeze ended, it like when it was released. Oh, that's fair. I played it. I think I played it the year it came out too. And then I took a 2-year break, which is enough for me to be very much behind the times, because if you look at my YouTube videos and streams of Genshin Impact, I just finished the Geo Archon arc. I'm about to start the Electro Archon arc for Raiden. I heard rumors that Raiden was going to be on the banner again, and to be honest, as much as I want Raiden... Oh, worst luck when it came to obtaining new characters. Don't worry, same here. Like, okay, I'm gonna say that the gacha... Oh my god, like, after playing Memoria Freeze, like, it's the only game that I use as a standard for gacha games, to be honest. Because for Genshin Impact, right, you can't buy the character. You can only buy Primo Gems to get Acquaint Fates or Intertwine Fates to roll for the character or the item that you want. And I think, and like, to get the really rare items, there's like, 5% or less chance to get it in a pull. And it's like, that's so dumb. I always thought of it as like the dumbest thing ever, but it works because people want to get the hot waifus. Yeah, right, it's dumb. So here's the thing. So like the Memoria Freeze's gacha system was amazing, and after like the first pull and every 3 pulls after that, it's a guaranteed 4-star. Reminded you of a lot of terms? Oh, okay. What do you mean by terms? Like slang terms? What do you mean? Huh? Is that a good thing, bad thing? Oh, from the game. Oh, yeah. And like, what else is there? Yeah, like in a Memoria Freeze, if you couldn't pull the character, you could drop $20 to $25 in paid Iris to buy the character. Like, it was a flat rate of 20 to 25 gems if you... not gems, Iris. If you just couldn't get the character from your pulls, you could buy the character. And I was like, that's insanely cool. Like, that's nice. You've never spent money on a game? Good. Good for you. I'm just saying, good for you. You get to save money. There's the double-edged sword of you save money, but then the devs don't get the money to continue working on it. Double-edged sword. So it's always good to do it in moderation. But like, oh my gosh. Memoria Freeze's gacha system is so much better than any other gacha system. Like, I play as Zerlane. Their gacha system it's actually pretty decent. Like, you can pull pulls without, like, you can do pulls without, like, having to pay much, and it's alright. The developers will take it from your dead body. Oh, now you have to take it from my cold, dead hands. Meanwhile, your hands are just like glued to your laptop and mouse, so they can never get it from your hands. That's funny. Yeah. And that's fair. Like, there's, like, since I took a 2-year break, there is so much stuff I can do to get enough Primo Gems to get Acquaint Fates and Intertwine Fates, but nah. You played it on PS4? Well, proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. I only have PC to work with. So. Alright. Is it done now? Fam, I can do it. It's done. I'm launching Genshin Impact. Guys, it is time to play the game. It is time to play Genshin Impact. It is time to play Genshin Impact. Yes. Yes. Is it going? Okay, live scene. Oh. What do you think of chess? I think chess is pretty cool. I've played a couple rounds of chess. There we go. I have a friend that really likes chess. He has a family heirloom chess. Oh! Oh. You're not gonna see that. No, we're not gonna show that. Who? I have to log in again? That's crazy. I need to play some more Honkai Star Rail, but just don't have the time. Makes me sad. Let's see. Start. Hey, I was like, I didn't know if it had that character or not. Alright, preparing to download stuff. I'm probably gonna do another download, huh? Yeah, I am. I knew it. I am. Nice views, by the way. Oh, really? Oh, thanks. I am seeing that. No! I didn't disable it. What? Verifying file integrity. So I spent like 10 minutes downloading stuff, and now the game's like, did you really download it? Let me check. What the fudge? Alright. Hopefully it's not too loud. I might have to like move my RG6818. I might probably have to move it a little bit over there. Because the fan is on this side, and my mic is there. So, yeah. I used to have my power cord blocking the vent, and I realized it's a bad thing to do because you need to let air out of the laptop. It needs to cool down. Neither, actually. I'm not from the East or West Coast. Alright. It's time to... Oh, wait. Freak. I need to get my Xbox controller. Ah! Here it is. I didn't plug it in. I'm saving up for a better gaming laptop so I can do better my streams and stuff like that. So, but the gaming laptop I'm looking at is like $6,000, so I'm gonna have to save up quite a bit for that. That's one of my goals for the new year, is to get a gaming laptop and getting a new car too. The time. It's currently a time I'm playing on. It's 10:54 p.m. for me. With that information, you could hone in on my location. Oh snap! I got a messenger message from my dad. What?
Have you seen the Steambird? It seems Fontaine has been celebrating some kind of festival recently. Things are looking pretty lively in the square. They even changed the banners.
Oh really? Celery Union now available.
There are a lot of people holding cameras. Oh, and they've got candy and snacks too. Looks like everyone's having a good time. Let's go and have a look for ourselves.
Alright. Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. Dang, Santi, go to sleep. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff I want to do. However, I will be right back. My mom needs medical attention. So I shall be back. I has returned. Hi. Oh my god. Ah. For the return for the sorcerer. Alright, thanks, Santi. I'm back. Back. Guys, sorry about that. Um, yeah. My mom needed medical attention. Hey, yeah, thanks. Um, how's the audio? Is the mic okay? Is everything good? Um, yeah, no, my mom had a hyperglycemia attack. So, it was very fortunate that I saw. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Santi. Right now, my mom is okay. She says she's getting better. So my mom's a nurse, and me and my dad were engineers. So we're just like, the fudge. Oh, smell. Like my dad had to turn up the heat in the house. My mom has a heater. Like we're doing everything we can to take care of her. She got her insulin and all that stuff, but it's not fun. It's not fun to just because like again, I was fortunate to see the message. She just messaged me, and I saw it. I was like, okay, let me see. She was like, can you give me an orange Gatorade? I'm like, oh no, this is bad. But to answer the question, yes, she is all right. Thank you for asking, Santi. Sorry, beating around the bush. All right. All right. All right. Am I good? The heck? Oh. I, what? There we go. Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can clearly hear the sound beat around the bush. Like this kind of expressions. Oh, you do? Okay. Man, my RG6818 is eating up the sound of my fans going into overdrive. So I apologize for that. I guess no matter what, I'm gonna have to deal with that. All right. I don't. Can you even hear like the game audio? Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for answering, Santi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah. It's fat. Yeah. I bet you have. I'm so sorry about that. If you didn't know, I have a really ghetto setup. You're seeing this from my gaming laptop, and it is an MSI. It's an old one. It's okay. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you, Santi. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, I was about to play without. Oops. Hold on. Gleh. Gleh. Live scene. Alright, alright. Alright, we're gonna take a detour. Oh, wait, actually, before I do. No. Mail. Whoa. Claim all. I'm just. Oh, that's a lot of Prima Gems. Gift mailbox. Care to come Tainari? I've heard the ambient temperature is dropping rather quickly in several different climes. I wonder if your travels are taking you to a place with such inclement weather. Naturally, the rainforest is warm and humid as always and remains an excellent place to escape the winter chill. So, would you consider overwintering in Gendarvaville? There are fresh fruits and mushrooms aplenty, and you can go hunting with the forest rangers, naturally within the limits stipulated by the rainforest protection regulations. I can confidently say that every day here is filled with excitement. Should you be interested, then come find me. I look forward to you doing your bit to contribute to the lively atmosphere here. Oh, okay. Stop by for a bite. Jiangling. I managed to get my hands on some bull fruit recently, and I've been trying to work them into some new recipes. But the initial reviews from customers haven't been great. Not only do most people not like meat and fruit cooked together, but they also aren't used to Wanmin restaurants serving hot dishes that taste sweet. And I worked so hard to find the perfect ratio, too. Still, it's okay. What's important is for everyone to enjoy the food, not for them to eat what I recommend. You'll stop by for a bite too, won't you? Guoba already helped light the fire, so we can sit around the table and have a nice chat. After all, grilled bull fruit is absolutely delicious and best enjoyed hot. Oh, okay. Season of Scarlet Leaves. Kadehara Kazuha? The weather is cooling and the season for the mountainsides to be covered in a sea of red is here. Captain Beidou recently led the crew to Yilong Wharf, where we've been staying. Just to the west across the vast sea is Fontaine's Lumadeus Harbor. I remember you mentioned before that you were going to travel to Fontaine, and I know not if you have already left your footprints upon their lands. If it is as I guess, then why don't you raise your gaze and look to the east? I am looking at you too, from across the sea. We are both moving onward on our own journeys, and in the long days since our last meeting, the stories and experiences of our travels have become stacked high in our hearts like the great mountains themselves. Should you have any free time, it would be wonderful if you could recount your tales to me. Oh, that's cute. Nahida. Haven't you rested yet? That won't do at all. You have to promise me you'll get a good night's sleep so you'll be ready to embrace this flower-filled day of happiness, okay? In return, I've prepared a gift even sweeter than candied agilinac. Candied agilinac nuts. I'll give it to you in your dreams. And after the day breaks, come find me and we'll ride the flower carriage together amid the sounds of celebration. The Night of Flowers and other attendants will give us candy, and we can follow the path to our hidden friends. Together we'll hold hands, throwing pardisora petals as we dance in a circle. Right now, these hopes of mine are like the bubbles gurgling and fizzing from those fruit spritzers. Can you smell the sweet scent too? Oh, Nahida, you're so cute. I haven't even met you yet. Click to take part in an event. Alright, well, I'm part of it. Talk to Nantuk. Alright, how do I... Yeah, that's how you do it. Zoom out. Over here. Fontaine, the Beryl region. There are like 2 side quests. We're just gonna go. We're just gonna go for it. There you go for it. My fans are going into overdrive. Ah! It does? This game reminds you of The Witcher 3? To me, it reminds me of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild or The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, because of the setting? Oh, okay, if it's because of the setting, then I totally understand that. I actually watched Witcher 3 boss battles for the medieval setting. Oh, for sure. Well, Mondstadt I can see, but here I think of, like, England. Oh, wait, what's that? Whoa! Stellar Reunion unclaimed. Reunion rewards. What is... I love the, like, the idle animation. Look at that. That's so cute. Okay. Passage of Time. Reunion Blessing. Double Drop. Petrified Trees. Blossom Wealth. Blossom of Revelation. Story Quest. Hangout Events. Limited chances. Daily... remaining daily double drops? What is this? Oh, well, I can't even do any of those. Anyway, my knowledge and gameplay ability in Genshin Impact isn't that great. Okay. Nantuk. Yeah. Exploding population? Okay, so I do have it. The objective marker is set. Whoops! No, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Where do I go? Spiral Abyss Awards? Oh! Nantuk. Oh, is all the way in Mondstadt. Oh! My bad. It's my bad. Absolute my bad. Let's go! I would like to get up to date with Genshin Impact. I feel like once I get up to date with Genshin Impact, like Farina and stuff, you know, the Water Archon, I feel like I'll probably start Honkai Star Rail. I mean, there's other games I want to play too, but, you know, there's just so much to do. So much to do, so much to see. What the? Windblades! Give me some dandelion seeds. Yo, Nantuk, what the fudge? The fish have been really active these days. Do you need help? Yes, and here comes my help now, I suppose. Good day to you. My name is Nantuck, Senior Fisherman of the Mondstadt Fishing Association. Recently, many new fish species have suddenly appeared in nearby waters. I immediately contacted my friends in other regions, and sure enough, this has been happening everywhere. Some people say this must be the Teyvat fish outbreak of the century. Actually, the reason hasn't been fully investigated, but I guess it has something to do with the improvement of the ecological environment. Oh, so you guys are in trouble because there are too many fish, right? Don't worry, Paimon will take care of it, as long as they don't taste bad. Ha ha, it's no trouble. In fact, the more fish, the better as far as the Fishing Association is concerned. However, we need enough manpower, and to be honest, with the manpower we have available, we'd be hard pressed to catch all the new fish species for research in a short time. But on the flip side, I thought, isn't this also a great opportunity for the Fishing Association to grow? So I put up a commission with the Adventurers Guild. Well, how about it? Interested in joining us? Fishing is a lot of fun, you know. No problem, I'm good at fishing. Great, what an energetic youngster you are. So, let's start by going to Cider Lake. That's where the fishing grounds I prepared for newcomers is. I'll teach you the basics first. Okay. Okay. Gotta love these teleport waypoints. I'm on my way, Nantuck. Well, there's a little detour here, hold on. I'm robbing you of your cabbages. Think of the cabbage man from Avatar The Last Airbender. My cabbages! Doink. Alright, Nantuck. This place will do. See those little fish in the water? They're so beautiful. Here, take some of these tools. We have fishing rods, bait, and formulas for making bait. First, place the bait on the hook, then aim for where the fish are gathering. Then cast your rod. Then, dutifully wait for the fish to take the bait. I've heard the newcomers have something called beginner's luck. I caught a large bass that was more than half a meter long back then. Well, go on then. Give it a go. You have to throw the cast. Here's to catching another Paimon. Hey! You shall have no other Paimon before this Paimon. Paimon? What a strange name. Is it a kind of fish? It's a sort of wondrous seafood that I managed to catch last time. Hey! When did Paimon go from emergency food to wondrous seafood? That's an upgrade. Ah, I see. I didn't realize that you were already an experienced angler. Well, that just makes me even more excited to see what you'll catch. Fishing. Healthy environments make for richer varieties of fish. And I didn't get to read that. Oh, freak. If you should see ripples in a nearby water body, this means that it is a fishing point. Get close to this fishing point and interact with it to start fishing. Fish are quite sensitive to their surroundings. If you stand too close or perform combat actions, the fish will be frightened and will scatter, and they will take a while to calm down and come closer to the water body again. Oh, so you called her emergency food? Oh, heck yeah, we did. Everyone did. I feel like the developers of this game didn't expect the whole Paimon emergency food thing to become such a big phenomenon. Whoever did that, struck gold. Different water bodies contain different species of fish. While preparing to fish, you can view the species that can be found here and select the appropriate rod and bait. You can obtain blueprints for making bait from various fishing associations. Learning them will allow you to make bait at any crafting bench. Note that different fish are attracted to different kinds of bait. Hold the cast rod button to enter aiming mode. Let go of said button to flick your bait and hook out. If your hook lands too far from the fish, its ability to track them will greatly decrease. If it lands too close by, the fish will be startled and will flee the scene. Wow! When the fish are on the hook, press the and raise hook button, or the fish might finish eating the bait and flee. Once you've successfully raised your hook, the fish will start to struggle. When the fish enters a struggling state, you can hold and release the fish button to adjust your fishing line tension and keep it in the yellow ideal tension zone. Fishing progress will only increase if you stay in the ideal tension zone. Otherwise, progress will drop. Once progress is full, you will have successfully caught this fish. Okay. Fish on the hook will sometimes enter periods of intense struggle. At this time, the speed at which the tension may change will be affected, and the ideal tension zone will turn orange and start to fluctuate slightly. If your fishing progress hits rock bottom, the fish will try to escape. The tension zone will then turn red and start to fluctuate. Okay. Fishing! Select bait. Sure, start fishing. Let's see. Ah, yeah! Oh! Oh, okay, I see. Right trigger.
So close. Stay cool. Whew, that was a tough fight.
Oh, Medaka. Okay. Let's see. What the fudge, lightning? How did it go? By the look on your face, I suppose you got a pretty good haul. Let me see. Oh, it's a newly discovered species of fish. That's wonderful. You're almost catching up with me back when I was in my glory days. Can you also catch fish with your bare hands? Seems like these ordinary little fish are a walk in the park for you. I should consider giving you something more challenging. You might not know this, but even fish from the same species can have huge differences between individuals because of differences in living environment and food. Even though they all look the same, some individuals are particularly active and energetic. They jump out of the water from time to time and are very eye-catching. These individuals are superior by far in terms of both commercial and aesthetic value. Many hobbyists buy them at high prices and keep them at home in their tanks for ornamental purposes. This is why such fish are also called ornamental fish. So that means, apart from emergency Paimon, there's also ornamental Paimon! No, there isn't! How can there be so many kinds of Paimons? Yes, that's precisely how it works. Looks like you've gotten it already. Recently, there have been many ornamental fish active in the waters near the Stormbearer Mountains, which I have marked on your map. Let's go over and check it out. Ornamental fish. There are certain lively and more valuable specimens of each fish species known as ornamental fish, and fishing points with such fish at them will have more obvious ripples effects. Ornamental fish can be raised in a pool of sapphire grace within your Serenity pot. You can obtain the blueprint for building the pool at the Fishing Association in Liyue. Okay. I guess we're going places now. Nope. Let's teleport. Guess we're doing this. Ugh, excuse me. Oh. Slimes and hilichurls, no thanks. Mint, give me the mint. So you can do it here. Sure. Okay. So right stick to aim, hold right trigger to prep the rod, and release right trigger to throw it. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, so pressing right trigger increases the gauge, releasing it decreases the gauge, but you need to keep it within the cursor here. Okay.
It's the final stretch.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Paimon thinks you've earned yourself a new title, Favonius Fish Catching Extraordinaire.
Oh, you're going to sleep, Santi? Alright, thanks. Appreciate the good luck. Have a good sleep. Appreciate it, man. Okay, so I got it. I need to talk to Namtuk. Thank you for joining the stream, Santi. Have wonderful dreams. Okay, where is... Oh, snap. Oh, Nantuck, you didn't even go with me. You're just over there in Mondstadt, you piece of garbage. You even joined me. What a loser. What a loser. I'm playing. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is Cider Lake. Okay. I want to do the quest though. I want to do the limited time event quest. Roses and muskets. Back so soon, youngster? You're pretty quick, huh? Let me take a look. Wow! This one here is a true blue ornamental fish. You're definitely a first-class angler. I'm really sorry. It seems like I underestimated you before. No, I underestimated the elites of the Adventurers Guild. Guess I should hurry up and put up more commissions. I've got to attract talent like you to join the fishing association if that's the last thing I do. By the way, if you need fishing gear in the future, you can just swing by our fishing association to have a look. Our prices are pretty reasonable. Not to brag or anything, but we do have a good collection of fine goods. Alright, you can exchange caught fish at fishing associations in various regions for various materials. You can also use them as meat and cooking. Ah, cool. Okie dokie. Oh, open the inventory to view your bait formulae. Oh, switch to the precious items tab. Select bait formula and use. Oh. 325. Oh, I have fragile resin. I have condensed resin. I have 7 intertwined fate. What the? When did I get this many How many? When did I get this many fates? When did I get this many fates? The fudge? Okay. Anyway. Wow. Alright. The crack of muskets breaking the silence. Roses and Muskets, Act 1. It's time to go here. I'm going to do this limited time event. And then I guess I'll just start focusing on the story quest to move forward, question mark. Oh, there we go.
Seriously? But, Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How could you only be telling me this now?
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
But what about my film?
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
What? What?
Oh.
Hey, isn't that Xavier? So he's back in Fontaine now.
Xavier. Also, one of my friends is playing Apex Legends. That's wild.
Oh, why, if it isn't the dear Traveler and Paimon. I really didn't expect to bump into you here at this time.
It's been a while. I've never met this dude in my
I was
life.
doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Can't you just find a different investor?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
The Fontanalia Film Festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
I was just trying to recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any, unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and the Lantern Rite in Lilith.
Yes, those are festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year to commemorate the Loch Knights. People will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water.
So you're telling me they cosplay, cool.
But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
That really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
The whole thing seems more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year, you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Trial
that
or
sounds
treat.
pretty fun. But how does that connect
Yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing you. Let me get back to the point. The Fontinalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year.
Oh, that's a cute little
Now that film
animal in the
technology
background.
has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name.
Oh yeah, so this event happens after the events of the Hydro Archon. Okay.
Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Oh yeah. I already spoiled myself with Farina's story,
Guess
so.
the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, but who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
Shiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
She runs the clothing store in the court of Fontaine.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too.
How to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma. Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma? Do we know them?
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them? Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
The crack of muskets breaking the silence. Roses and Muskets, Act 1. Oh, cool. Thousand pace interdiction, arc a minute, sharpshooting zone. During the Fontinalia Film Festival, you and Paimon encounter a special member of the guards. She seems to be looking for guests to partake in an event test. Trick shots, tricky lights. On the site of the Fontinalia Film Festival, an experimental film director dressed quite ostentatiously extends a sincere invitation. Extreme drive. During the Joyous Festival, some involved with the filmmaking industry are wearing frowns. You and Paimon encounter an unfortunate contracted employee. Into the frame. The young, talented film director, Mr. Petit Lumiere, gave you his business card. He seems to have a unique understanding of films. Alright. Okay, Mr. Petit Lumiere, let's just go there. Let's just go there. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, alright. I guess I just go. I just do it. I just do the event. Okay. Oh, let's go to the Aquabus station. I guess not. Great day, isn't it? Someone as famous as you. I bet people are always handing you their business cards. You know us? Godfred, this kid's pretty sophisticated. Holding another in contempt merely on account of their lack of years is a mistake only the most ignorant would make. I suspect the two of you are not quite so shallow as that. I didn't intend to flatter myself, but my elder brother and I are famous local film directors. Everyone calls me Mr. Petit Lumiere. Hello. Correct. I am quite keen on learning more about your adventuring experiences. In my industry, extraordinary stories are always in demand. As you appear not to be well acquainted with me, allow me to introduce myself. My elder brother and I have been working together to produce films for quite some time, and have already had quite a few blockbuster successes. Perhaps you've seen employees leaving the factory? Nope. Oh, that's okay. How about The arrival of an aquabus. Haven't seen it either. Ah, I see. That is nothing too remarkable. The road to fame and stardom upon which we two brothers tread is yet long, and we will certainly make even more popular films in the future. Film production, constructing, and planning narratives, the performances of actors, the cooperation between cameraman and director, and post-production and processing. All of it is a truly fascinating process. I should know. I took audiovisual production in high school. And among all these, I believe that the process of filming itself is the most technically demanding. What you choose to focus on while filming decides the information that will be conveyed to the audience, the atmosphere they will feel. Of course, the narration is very important, but you cannot expect the story to rely on narration alone. 4 shots. I've always believed that you only need 4 shots to construct the smallest divisible unit of a story. Within just these 4 shots, a genius can work miracles. Excuse me. Would the two of you like to try? Seizing this opportunity to revel, seize this opportunity to revel in the glamour and charm of filmmaking. So, what should we do? It is simple. I will provide you with a few simple themes that have already been formulated into short scenes. The important thing is to try out different ways of handling both the narration and the camera, and combining them to film a few short scenes. And are the two of you interested? Our interest has been piqued. Marvelous! Then, once the two of you are ready, you may go to the filming locations I have already prepared. I will give you feedback on your finished products. Okay, into the frame. The path of the sun, waiting under the sweltering sun, a transaction, a film in moments. A filming location chosen by petite women which is perfect film theme. It will allow those working on the film ample opportunity to try various ways of processing camera angles and line work, thus allowing them to complete the short film efficiently and fully feel its charm. Okay. Hold on. But I want to see the... On the stage, behind the stage. Talk to Liu Su. Something seems to be troubling Tea Master Liu Su of Heiyu Tea House. Okay, wait. A character is currently involved in another quest, cannot join this quest. Okay, cool. I guess this is just how we're doing things now. I guess we're not going to the Aquabus. Okay, anyway. Let's go ahead and do that whole thing. I guess we're going underwater. I guess we are going underwater. Alright. Oh man, it's been a while since it's kind of weird. Whoa. Okay, into the frame, film several shots according to the director's requirements and compile them into a video. Camera positioning is key, and you should ascertain the camera position requirements beforehand. Some shots come with narration requirements. Select the most suitable narration according to the story. Once the positioning and narration of all shots are selected, you can start filming and view the results. Your video will be rated according to how closely it adheres to the director's requirements. Do your best to satisfy all the requirements and receive a higher rating to win awards. Okay. Start shooting. Okay. An actress, played by Lynette, is lost amidst the underwater seagrass and cannot find her way. When she looks up, the sunlight illuminates her face through the water's surface, showing her the way forward. Okay. Frame 1, camera position requirements show the environment that the actress played by Lynette is lost in. Okay. Oh. Oh! Narration requirements show the actress played by Lynette whispering to herself lost in the while lost underwater. Oh yeah, Lynette can do that because she has a vision. Anyway. All camera position narration segments need to be selected. Okay. Oh, so right bumper moves over. Okay. Not. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like she swims through the seagrass. Highlight the blue water stretch to the actress. that. I'm like, bro, my audio visual like knowledge is kicking in. I'm like, hmm, hmm, interesting. After enjoying the refreshments, it should be time to go prepare for the performance this evening. It's like the juxtaposition. Forget it. Let's just go home. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, let's start shooting. Let's just start shooting. The Path of the Sun. Okay. This is actually very interesting. Another way to... Wow, I'm proud of myself. Okay, yeah, this is how it should be. Bro. Beyond expectations. What? A 90? Bro. Plus 10? Plus 20? Plus 20? What did you want me to do? Maybe this shot? Okay. Oh, so you can get plus 30 per shot. Okay. I want to try again, because this is like something very simple that I could do. It's plus 10. Let's try that. Plus 0. We'll try that. I guess that shot. This is weird. I liked mine better. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Start shooting. Plus 10. Plus 10? Yeah, let's try again. Oh, so you can get 20 in each shot. Let's see. What about the narration? Okay, so keep that. Let's do that. That one was good. Alright, let's shoot it again, I guess? I was like, showing the expression, that's the shot you have to do. 100. Divine handiwork. Okay, so you have to get 100. No, don't do it again. No, I'm bad. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Alright. Oh, wait. How do I, is it here?
Once, there was a glorious
No,
kingdom established among the heavens.
No, that's not what I mean to do. Fontinalia. Okay, no. No, I didn't mean to do that either. Ugh, okay. Oh, no! I saw that. I was like, oh wait. Playing. Oh! Oh my god. No. Okay. Sanctifying unction. Okay. I don't know how to... Okay. How do I go to the thing? The event thing? Is it that? No. That? Oh, that's the elemental sense. My bad. I forgot that was a thing. I think it's that one. Fontanelli festive event? Fontanelli event. Yeah, there it is. Oh! 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 Festive event? That's it. I kind of am just stuck doing this one. Let's do this one. Navigate. And then we're gonna go here. I kind of want to do this now, into the frame. And then I'll continue with that event. Okay. Okay. No, turn around. Over there. Dog! It's a big poodle. There it is. There's the filming location. Sprint! Sprint, I say! Under the sweltering sun, the protagonist, played by Navia, is waiting to meet with her friend, played by Paimon. The latter cannot endure the merciless sun and appears listless and downcast before the protagonist's eyes. The protagonist takes out the umbrella and sunglasses she prepared, indicating to her friend to take shelter from the sun together. Start shooting. Sure. Highlight the oppressively sunny weather. Waiting and show the actress. Oh, Navia! Expression. Okay. Film the scene of the two actresses meeting. Show the withers in the sun. Expression. Okay. Two actresses meeting. Narration. I want to eat Hotel de Board's macarons so badly. Okay. She holds the umbrella and sunglasses. Okay. Yeah, I'm just about to wilt in the seat. Don't worry, I've already prepared. Come, stand under my parasol. Oh, golly. Let's see how bad this is. Plus 20. Let's go. A. Oh, plus 20. 30. Do I get it? A. Divine handiwork, first try. I'm good. That was good. That was good. Okay, that was fun. Let's go to the next one, which is a transaction. It's time to go to the Court of Fontaine. It's time to go to the Court of Fontaine. Eek! Sounds like there's some kind of argument going on. You know, in the direction of the Steambird's office. Should we take a look? It was probably one of the quests. Yeah, I want to do other things. Oh, okay. Enter Hotel de Board. Oh, it's inside of a place. Okay. Hotel de Board. Oh. Oh, it's upstairs. Oh, so this is what it's like inside Hotel de Board. Never been inside this building before. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Start shooting. A fireworks merchant arriving in Fontaine, played by Yoimiya, and her client, played by Riquetti, have arranged to meet at Hotel de Board to discuss a sale. After carefully checking the samples, the client acknowledges the quality of fireworks and a deal is struck. Okay. Film the customer sizing up the samples on the table. Oop. Okay. Found the customer bartering with the mysterious merchant. Yoimiya! this one. Oh wait, no. Can you guarantee the effective waiter? Village and the mysterious merchant. Show off her demeanor. Okay. Displays the branded products to the customer. I'm gonna say that. These have been our most popular products across the years. Our star merchandise, guaranteed to provide only the biggest and most beautiful fireworks for your satisfaction. Let's see. Okay. No way! Since you come to Fontaine, you must sample our cuisine and indulge in our culinary culture. Done. We have a deal. Alright, let's shoot, because these are some weird angles for me. Okay, that was a good one. That was a plus 20. Plus 30. Plus 20. Plus 30. Did we get a 30? Hey! First try! Oh, yo! First try. That's impressive. That's some impressive stuff. Okay. Okay. The next one... Next one should be... Okay, so I did that. One more. Film in moments. Navigate. Okay, so that should be outside. Let's go here. And then I'll continue with the timed event quest. I have to go to Vandergrift Toyota today at like 8:30, but I really just want to play Genshin. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa, it's up there? Fam, hold up, say less. Wait, no. I'll put my navigation on. It's over there, my bad. My bad. Alright. Over here. There it is. I just want to finish these and then move on. Court of Fontaine, Courtier Nationales, whatever the freak that was. At the corner of a lane of the Court of Fontaine, an actress played by Charlotte has set up a camera and is adjusting it to find the perfect angle to capture photos that show up the gorgeous scenery of the city at a glance. After mentally comparing a few different angles, she makes her decision. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Charlotte? Oh, she's cute. Present the environment and the characters who will perform. Demeanor. I think there was a typo in the report I handed to the editor. The Shastin? Okay. She ponders something while looking up at the already set up camera. Okay. Excuse me. Showing the actress played by Charlotte ponders the picture's countenance while capturing the scenery of the Court of Fontaine in the frame. Ponders her pictures. Okay, I think it's that one. Demeanor as she shows her changes in mood. Just gotta bear until the paycheck clears. Yes, we should be able to capture this charge of the Court of Fontaine at its best. Okay, let's do this. There's some funny narration choices. Plus 20. Do I get a plus 30? Plus 30. Plus 20. Aw, plus 10. I got a plus 10. Darn. Beyond expectations. What happened? Let me see. It was this scene. It was plus 10. Capturing the scenery. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually good practice for people that want to try becoming like a movie director or just like making like good quality films. Like this is actually good practice. I feel like, oh my gosh. I know it's just a game, but this is good practice for people that want to explore audio-visual production. It's actually really good. I was like, wow, this makes it funny. Okay. Alright. So I did it. Okay. Okay. And I believe this event is like 9 days, so... Okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Hey, that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Okay, so I did that. Alright, so now let's go to the Fontanalia film. Joyous gift. Hey, Ultimate Overlord's Meg? Okay. Hey! I got stuff! Yep. 9 days and 2 hours for this event. Alright, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Whoa! Okay. Where do I go? Navigate. Oh. Why is there no teleport waypoint up there? I'm assuming I'm going to use the Statue of the Seven for this. I'm just going to use the Statue of the Seven for that. Okay. Excuse me. Carter Fontaine, Court Reach, and Waterway Hub. Okay. Call lift. Call lift. Call lift. Call lift. Call lift. Call the freaking lift. The lift is right. Fam. Come on. When? About freaking time. Okay. Going down 1 floor. I bet it's down 1 floor. Oh, there we go. Why, hello there, baby. Those are some interesting looking heels.
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived yet. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
The way Navia's wardrobe comes together is really exceptional.
Why, thank you. I strove to create an outfit that matched her high social station as the demoiselle. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Ugh.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's no changing it. But now's not the time to give up.
No.
What? You're saying that you have a plan?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Really? Whoa! We're teleporting? Where to? Where are we teleporting to? Answer my question, Chiori. Ooh, a Hydrovision. It's that chick from Inazuma. And the fireworks skull, Yoimiya.
Really?
I think.
And where do you live? We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all that way just to go home.
Yoimiya, the present owner of Naganohara Fireworks. Hero to the children, queen of the summer festival. Also known as Yoimiya, Inazuma has yearly festivals that all feature fireworks painstakingly made by her. Her creativity itself burns hot and brightly and brings people endless, incomparable joy. Yoimiya's heart is yet to lose its childlike innocence, and she often plays simple but evergreen games with the children, or goes with them to find some shiny objects. The purity of these children brings her great happiness. Though fireworks are fleeting things, their radiance remains in people's hearts. This miracle is momentary yet also eternal, and this is how she protects those around her.
You're so thoughtful. But some Melusines choose to live in the court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Kamisato Ayato, Pillar of Fortitude. But those who know him well know never to underestimate him, for it was he who steadied the Kamisato clan ship when the previous commissioner had fallen gravely ill. His present position is not one that could have been secured without extraordinary skills or brilliance, so beware his immaculate smile all the same.
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Abel yet.
I also enjoyed Aval's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Kamisato Ayaka, Frostflake Heron. The people. This is because she often represents the Yashiro Commission as it conducts affairs among the common folk. But while she is often viewed as a restrained, collected individual, few understand that beneath the fame and the name, the young girl's heart is still filled with an unknown tenderness and loveliness. Oh! The people. The lady of the Yashihiro Commission's Kamisato clan, Kamisato Ayaka, dignified and elegant, intelligent and tenacious. All know that her character is unimpeachable, and that she is a gentle and approachable soul deeply loved by the people. Ah, okay, cool.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on the Sakura bus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Oh, that's sweet. Able. She's able to make people happy.
Welcome to the court of Fontaine.
Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma.
I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
I thought I would always get the lead role.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you. So I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here. But you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, I am
So
full
you
of
all know
surprises.
each other already. My, what a coincidence. What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this?
Very small, in
Why
fact.
don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots for us too?
Yes, of course, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more delicious dishes just to make sure there'll be enough food.
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
Oh, what is this shot? It seems foreboding. I thought someone was gonna be like peeking around the corner. What the fudge?
Wow, buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are.
And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight.
And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clockwork mecha we've heard so much about?
Maybe. Go to the Hotel de Board's second floor. I was just at Hotel de Board. I was just there. How do I get there? How do I get there? Oh, simple. Go here. Teleport over here. And then go inside. A Melusine from the Murachaus Plantum. Has something happened at the office? Oh, I didn't mean to start another quest. What kind of attitude is that, Editor Jenk? And what about your attitude, Agent Telechard? I'm helping you with a problem here. And did I ask for your help? What are you two arguing about? What good timing! Help me explain. I'm Agent Telechard from the Marichaussee Phantom, investigating a case at the Steambird. But this amateur keeps interfering with my deductive process. I mean, just who is the investigator here? Well, it's a kind odd... blah, blah, blah. Well, it is kind of odd for an amateur to advise a professional. I was merely suggesting that she not jump to any conclusions. She's barely started investigating and she's already decided I'm the killer. It's defamation, I tell you. It does sound like defamation, but it's important to find the... Wait, killer? What happened? It's possible that an unfortunate newspaper employee has been... Oh, it's so sad. What do you mean by, He's missing, that's all. Even if he's just missing, you're still mixed up in this. And that's because you drove him away, didn't you, Editor Jink? Let's paint the scene. An idealistic young reporter finally gets a job at the newspaper of his dreams. He yearns to fight the evils of society with the power of his pen. But, to his dismay, he discovers the newspaper is as corrupt as everything else. Black of ink, black of heart. Valuable stories are ignored in favor of puff pieces about popular music. His ideals are met with lies, his dignity trampled upon. Oh, it's such a sad story. Until finally, one night, he awakes from a nightmare upon a tear-sodden pillow and decides to flee the place that shattered his dreams. What are you, an investigator or a bad novelist? You're cawing like a crow. So, Editor Jenk, is this the truth behind his disappearance? You're his boss, are you not? Yet you deny all responsibility? Agent Telechard, your imagination knows no bounds. Might I suggest you hand in your badge and take up a job at our newspaper? We also publish fantastical stories, you see. Fantastical, as if my deductions are entirely plausible. Quite fantastical indeed. Agent Telechard, let me clarify. The missing employee is Sir Arthur. Ring any bells? Sir Arthur? Paimon's heard that name somewhere. Sir Arthur is the Steambird that gives the Steambird its name. Our symbol, our mascot. Oh, that's Sir Arthur, the one who stands by the door announcing the news. Yes, so, a Steambird that can neither walk nor fly, I fail to see how I could have driven it away. Wait, blast you! Shouldn't you have mentioned that before? Do you have something against me? Look, you're the one who turned up and started accusing me of murder. If anyone has an axe to grind, it's you. Oh, do stop bickering. The important thing right now is to find Sir Arthur. Yes, Paimon's right. Ah, Editor-in-Chief Euphrasie. Agent Curve, you've returned. Thank you for your help, Jink. You may go now. Editor-in-Chief Euphrasie, hello! And who is this? Hello, Godfred and Paimon, and this is... Hello, all. I am merely Curve, Agent Telechard's assistant. You can talk? Like Sir Arthur? No, Agent Curve is a special investigations drone belonging to the Marichaussee Phantom. He's remotely operated by someone back in the office. Isn't that the case, Agent Telechard? Huh? Oh, yes. Yes, that's the case. I didn't know Fontaine had such advanced technology. Well, unfortunately, this isn't the time to bring you up to date on our advances as much as I would enjoy doing so. Right now, I need you both to help with getting Sir Arthur back. Yeah? Us? You've already got 2 professional investigators. Yeah, this is our case. The thing is, Agent Telechard, neither of you are official investigators with the Marichaussee Phantom, are you? You watch what you say. This is a genuine uniform, I'll have you know. But as I understand it, you were simply passing by and decided to start investigating of your own accord. I can't imagine why. I wonder if I should speak to the Marichaussee Phantom and... No, there's no need. Okay, I admit it. What? You're impersonating Marichaussee Phantom agents? Well, to be honest, they're just agents who are a bit special. In any case, I'm grateful to Agent Curve, who told me some very interesting things while we were interviewing the local residents. Curve! What did you tell her? As you know, Agent Telechard, the Mosso protocols require me to answer all of Editor-in-Chief Euphrasie's questions honestly. The Mosso protocols? Is that some kind of customer service agreement? Ugh! Those pesky protocols. I don't mean to offend agents, but Sir Arthur is of great importance to the Steambird, and I would like to have more professionals on the case. Godfred and Paimon, for example. You want us to join the investigation? Indeed I do, and on behalf of the Steambird, I promise you will be rewarded. What do you think? We're in. Excellent. I hope you will all work together. The newspaper will be most grateful. Okay, just don't tell the Mason that we're here on the slide. Wait, you're playing hooky? Hey, let a girl have her secrets, why don't you? Maybe when I know you better. Okay, Curve, if we're teaming up, we should show them our notes. Please take these statements, which we took from nearby residents. Oh, have you got any leads then? Of course, we're good at our jobs. Okay, so next we should investigate the scene. Sir Arthur disappeared last night, so there still should be clues to be found. Residents' testimony, too. Testimony from resident near the steambird. A drunken vagrant? Oh, I know him. That's Rocker. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendors there. Honestly, he wasn't like this before. Oh. Okay. Testimony from a resident near the steambird. If you're asking about anyone suspicious, I did often see a homeless drunk hanging around near the entrance of the paper's office, especially lately. He seems to be sleeping there every night. Investigate? Okay. An empty pedestal. If you look closely, you can see a notch left by a sharp implement. What's this? Based on the shape and depth, the mark here was made by a small knife-like sharp object. So where's the knife now? Let's record this in our investigation notes first. Okay. I'm just gonna go to hotel. I'm just gonna go to the hotel. I didn't mean to go there. I'm gonna go there. I didn't mean to go to that, like... Oh my god, I was right there. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I need to warm up. Oh my god, it's cold. I have returned. Hello. As you can tell, changed. I'm in my PJs now, getting ready for bed. So yeah, I actually, so not only did I go downstairs to warm up, I went downstairs to brush my teeth and take a shower, a hot shower. So I was like, okay, need to set my alarm. 7:45, 6 hours and 46 minutes. Woo! Looks like I'll be probably ending sooner than I think. All right. Oh, now it's hot. Gotta take off my coat.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Bro, Xavier was
Well,
walking
I've
a
already
thin
assembled
rope right
most of
there.
the film crew, a lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read this
Two
quote recently on the way
Musketeers.
here. The story is pretty good.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka arrived in Fontaine, but I'm afraid I've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh? What is it?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning that he's encountered some financial trouble and will be unable to release to me the amount of funding agreed upon.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply take him to court over the matter?
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way we could raise funds ourselves to solve the problem?
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large amount of mora on such short notice. Besides, we have to consider the film festival's submission deadline.
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No, out of the question. To have you come all this way just to act for free? Oh, no, that won't do.
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for free after receiving your invitation. Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations and cultural ties with other nations. We didn't have many collaboration projects with Fontaine in the past, so we hoped this trip would serve as a good start for the future.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free just doesn't seem right.
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
All right, I'll do as you say. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough mora now, even if it means selling my house, my camera, and every single family heirloom.
Dang, dude.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor.
Just say that you just say that you got our contribution from some personal friends.
Me too. Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how to.
That was laughing.
Ew. Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who are willing to act for free, I think we will be able to make this happen. So, instead of Mora, you'll help with filming and production.
Oh, but how can we help with that. We don't know much about making a film.
Alright, pull yourself together, Xavier. Tell us if there are still any open positions left among the crew.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader, and someone to manage logistics. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and director's assistant will also need to be filled.
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do, but what's a clapper loader?
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience and careful attention to detail.
A clapper board? Oh, you mean the thing they hold that goes clap whenever they start filming?
Yes, that's right. Are you interested in that job?
For sure! Paimon's always wanted to try that.
Alright, then you'll be our clapper loader. I can find someone from the store to help with logistics. What do you think, Xavier?
Oh, fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh, he's great when it comes to using the camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
I can't. I didn't take that many photos, and on top of that, I just did the Into the Frame side quest, so...
Yes, that's
pretty
also what I
good.
was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I don't remember ever doing that, but I'll roll with it.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Teyvat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
No, I kind of forgot the camera
What do you
existed,
say,
to be
Traveler?
honest.
Are you interested in the job?
As long as I'll be able to help.
Thank
It's
you.
camera
That really
action.
means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
I think we better get to work.
So all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
me. I want to be the director's assistant. All we need to do is help the director, right? I can handle that.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in Fontaine are probably also busy working on their own films
This
these
is where
days.
Farina comes in,
I'm
huh?
not sure who will have time to help.
Farina comes in.
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant. She could be a good director, right? Besides, it's not like she has anything else to do right now.
Farina? Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
I bet she
Isn't
would.
that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon? My brother has already informed me about what happened here in Fontaine.
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago, and now she's taking up work as a director.
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect, and the storyboards were also excellent. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate we can think of right now. You'll never know until you give her a shot.
fine. You're right, Shiori. I'll do anything for the sake of my film. Anything! Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Besides, you've just arrived in Fontaine, and I'm sure there are many places you would like to visit. Just leave this task to me. It's part of my duties as the producer.
Very well. Then we'll be waiting to hear the good news.
I'll go with you. By the way, you might want to consider bringing a gift.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there should help your chances. Besides, the whole thing was our idea in the first place.
All right, then I'll start making preparations. As for the gift...
A gift for someone who was once seen as the Hydro Archon. I wonder what she would like.
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring, so perhaps I should get another exquisite clockwork contraption for her.
Huh? Can't we just bring some desserts, like the Fontanalia mousse?
But wouldn't that be a little too cheap? She does like desserts, though.
Isn't the Fontanalia festival happening right now? I heard Abel tell us on the Aquabus that Farina introduced the tradition of going door to door and asking for sweets. To do something like that, she must have a real sweet tooth.
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontanalia mousse.
Oh, that was a nice transition.
But will that really be enough? we'll be asking her to do a lot of work, you know.
You're right. We need to further sweeten the deal.
Ah, Chiori got it.
Huh? You want something even sweeter than Fontinalia mousse?
Yes. We'll need a gift that's sweeter than any dessert in the world.
Well, what could that be?
Your words of praise.
It's true. True. Go to Farina's apartment? Dang, the Hydro Archon lives in a freaking apartment. That's classic. Oh, that's so funny. To the apartment. Blah. Hey, Cordofontaine Vasari Passage.
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Man is very nervous.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before asking me to?
Ooh. I've never heard Farina's voice actors, I think.
Who are you?
Farina, endless solo of solitude. She who once stood above the grandest opera house as the Hydro Archon, looking down upon all below her. Farina has now left the stage and entered the mortal, mundane world. Though she no longer acts as the Archon, there are many in the Court of Fontaine who still revere her and consider her an idol, and her passionate personality that draws her to the spotlight cannot be changed overnight. Compelling stories overflowing with emotion are still being told and performed, just as before. Only from now on, Farina finally needs not stand on high looking on from afar. Though the curtain has fallen on her life as a god, her life as a human has only just begun.
Lady Farina, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Xavier, a film director.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you? And who's this?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know.
Paimon.
Huh? Oh, Paimon means the weather is so nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
God, that is just amazing transition right there.
No. I was just up late last night reading some novels. What does sleeping in have to do with the weather?
This is a small gift we've prepared for you, Lady Farina. We hope you like it.
Dang, she is so disoriented.
No
This is
need to be
great.
so formal. I'm just a regular person like everyone else now. Oh, is this Fontinalia mousse? It's one of my favorites.
That's great! So, actually, there's something we need your help with. Given your renowned passion and understanding of drama, I would like to ask that you serve as the director of our film crew.
Oh, but didn't you just say that you're a director?
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm sure that your understanding of the performing arts far surpasses my own, Lady Farina.
Are the Traveler and Paimon also part of the film crew?
Yes.
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper loader and he's the camera operator.
Camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. Are you really up to it?
I have experience.
No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
A magician never reveals their secrets.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler and see for yourself.
Oh, Jesus, Paimon.
If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry about and can join the team. What do you say?
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. Alright, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards.
Whatever you say, Director Farina.
Very good. It's essentially
essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know.
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Filming theme directed by Farina. Estelle is the boss of Beaumont Workshop and has always been proud of her forging machine, as it can not only precisely control strength of temperature, but also takes no effort from the blacksmith. Let us film a promotional video for her workshop. Remember to emphasize the superiority of her forging machine. Okay, start shooting. We're doing it. You will need to film several shots according to the director's requirements to compile them into a video. Camera position key. Oh wait, I already did this. Oh, I did the. Oh. Okay. What is the narration? Looking in the Quarterfontaine Beaumont Workshop is a weapons workshop that utilizes a forging machine. You need a scene that shows up the forging machine at work. Okay. Let's see, the temperature can precisely control the force applied and the temperature, making it perfect for doing exhausting and time-consuming work. Okay. Scene that shows off the atmosphere at Estelle works relaxedly. Yeah, I'll do that one. Thanks to the machine, the owner of Beaumont Workshop, Estelle, can comfortably enjoy each day at work. Okay. Need a scene that shows off the weapons arranged in the boxes produced. Ooh, cake! But worry not, for the weapons produced by Beaumont Workshop are of outstanding quality with exquisite craftsmanship and a keen edge. Okay. I like how there's only one narration. Shows off the Beaumont Workshop. Okay, if weapons are what you want, look no further than Beaumont. Okay. Oh, I didn't do this one. What? Thought I did. Okay, let's start. Oh, there's no points. I'm so used to into the frame. Oh. Wow, it doesn't even show it. She looks so stressed. She literally looks so stressed drinking that tea, bro. Hey, that's what we talking about. Hey, that's what we talking about.
It appears that you have more skill than I thought.
It's called divine handiwork. Thank you very
All
much,
the shots
Farina.
had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
So, what's the verdict?
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be our director, Farina?
Did you think I would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Oceanid, I've begun to make a name for myself again, you know. In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. Unfortunately, the scripts were all pretty boring and didn't pique my interest. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily, then, well...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal? What else do we need to do to convince you, Farina?
Well, what about the pay?
Dang.
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the director? The pay is also an important factor for me to consider, you know.
That's true. What a jerk.
Well, I can offer you this much?
What? That's all? If Nervulat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
Farina, shut up.
I'm sorry, but our crew is in a tight financial spot at the moment.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that I'll join your crew, there's still something I'd like to ask. Exactly what film are you planning to make?
Oh, our script is an adaptation of The Two Musketeers.
Huh? Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a #1 bestseller?
Yep.
Oh, so Farina's read it too.
Of course I read it. I've always had a keen interest in artistic works that strike a chord with the populace. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a film adaptation of the story. The lack of budget is due to another issue.
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora isn't the most important thing to him right now. It reminds me of a delivery courier who wears one of my designs while traveling all across Teyvat. I didn't charge her much for the outfit either. The exposure she provides for my brand is well worth it.
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a rather unsatisfactory note. I have high standards, you know. Ahem, Mr. Xavier. If, hypothetically speaking, I agree to be the director, how much freedom would I have in terms of script revisions and creative interpretation?
That scares me hearing that.
Oh, as much freedom
Xavier.
as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's
Oh
greatest
my
star.
gosh, it's like
Good.
manga and
Then
anime.
I'm free to alter the script as I see fit.
Oh Jesus.
Absolutely.
Manga readers
no
could
problem.
not. Manga readers are stirring in their beds right now. When an anime changes things that wasn't in the manga, people are just like, why? Oh my god. We're counting on you, Director Farina.
Alright. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
Shut up.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber deserves. A great script calls for a great director.
Farina, shut up.
We mustn't let a perfectly good
I love
story
her, but
be
shut
ruined
up.
due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just because you lack an oven, right?
What? Thank you, Farina.
Oh,
What?
Hydro Archon above! I'm not dreaming, am I? Somebody pinch me.
Bro, Hydra Archon is basically looking
There's
at you.
no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a
Oh,
little
it's true.
early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and props. And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know someone who could handle the job.
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Florand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the characters in the story.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day. I can't think of anyone more qualified than them.
They would be under Nervilette's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still have to start by talking to Nervilette.
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain Chevres.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiari, how do you know the captain of the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions. In
I
return,
thought it was gonna
I've
be
helped
something
her
else.
handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
It'd be best to keep it that way.
Oh boy.
Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
Farina, oh my lord.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties. Do you think she'd really have time to help with shooting a film? And then there's the issue of pay.
Well, it just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a big boost to our team.
Oh my god, I
Of
love that
course.
squeal. That
Just
squeal's
wait
adorable.
until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name in these lands. You'll be so glad I agreed to help. I can guarantee that even the standing tickets will be sold out. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loaders commentary, Paimon.
I can't wait to see our film's premiere.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevreuse is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low, then what about our two lead actors? Didn't they travel here all the way from Inazuma?
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange, so they didn't ask for any pay.
What? So is every person into that who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me Chiori isn't being paid either.
I already knew Xavier from before, and he's also agreed to give my brand some good exposure.
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier. And that certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
Farina, shut up. Oh my god. Okay. Man, that certainly doesn't mean me. Wow! We know. I don't know. You're with like good friends. I don't know why you have to like say, "Oh no, I'm no longer the Hydro Archive." Jesus.
All right, this is the place.
But where's the captain? There's hardly anyone around here.
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her way.
Working? But isn't she just standing there and reading a novel?
Just trust me.
Okay.
Oh, alright, let's see what happens then. Chiori sure is a mysterious person. She claims just to be a fashion designer, but she knows all these powerful people.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Chiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wager he's going to make the wrong choice.
Oh my god, they're just talking about a freaking novel. Jesus Christ.
Any way to speed things up? There's something I need your help with.
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end.
Halt!
Huh? What's going on?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book. I didn't buy anything else.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything. But I'd prefer if you didn't disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know?
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Chevreuse, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one last time. Hand over whatever you're holding at once. And before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then the shopkeeper here is the one who slipped it in. I don't have anything to do with this.
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
Dang, they got played.
you're reading a book, and the next you're escorting people away.
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vacher has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys. Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler and Xavier.
Hey, I'm Chevraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother repeating it.
Why didn't you just arrest them immediately?
Yeah, why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance? Were you worried that my intel wasn't accurate?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Chevraz. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Chevraz's line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
Man, these transitions are pretty good. Man, they've upped
The Two Musketeers.
What is it?
You certainly have a good eye for a story.
What is it? They really upped the cutscenes, or like the dialogue stuff.
So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. I want the actor's posture and understanding of firearms to be as realistic as possible. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever we're filming. Also, as for the pay...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Huh? Just like that?
Really? You're willing to help us with our humble film project?
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I must tell the prop manager and lighting technician to get everything ready. We start filming tomorrow!
Oh, so happy.
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain.
See you tomorrow.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Where'd you... What? Huh? I guess I'm going here then.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevraz?
Have you read The Two Musketeers?
I've heard a bit about it.
The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Oh, wow.
Yep. The Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
So you basically pulled this aside to give us a summary,
So is
a
that
Spark
why you're
Notes
still
version of
willing
the
to join
story?
our crew, Chevrolet?
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there were other reasons too?
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions.
There's a case that you need our help with?
Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in
Please
the
tell
novel.
me it's not Xavier.
Huh.
I don't want Xavier to be the
I
murderer.
didn't see anything about that in today's papers.
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public because the investigation is currently at a standstill.
Marechaussee, that's how you
The
pronounce
murderer
that.
is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Could it be someone from your platoon?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. Besides, I trust the members of my platoon. However... Well, that's all I can disclose about the case today.
There's some doubt there.
What do you mean?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the chances that justice will prevail.
Can't someone from the Special Patrol help you investigate?
Carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest.
Uh-oh.
I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
What do you think, Traveler?
It's already been quite a day. Let's give it some thought tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right. Pyron's getting a little tired, too. We've really been hustling all day.
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Hey, to be continued. Finished it. I finished Act 1. Fiction, reality inside and outside the frame. Wait until the following morning. Okay. That's gonna be it. I just wanted to finish. Gosh dang it, Act 1, because I got a car service thing later tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna get less than 6 hours of sleep, and that's just my fault. Okay. Alright, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for dealing with all the stuff that's happened, and yeah. Have a good day, guys. Peace.